What's up, guys? It's Dr. Jim. I am your CBD expert, your natural healthcare expert, and your worldwide virtual health coach. And I want to welcome you to tonight's live. Now, I'm going to be working on this because I am actually trying to do this on I am streaming on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. All of you guys for being on there. I appreciate it. I hope a bunch of you are watching, and all of you guys on Facebook. Thank you also for watching. I appreciate it. So if you don't feel like I'm looking at you, that works better. All right. So, couple things. I normally do them on Facebook, so that's where I'm going to be looking first. But first of all, welcome. Thank you guys for getting on. I'm super excited that everybody's on. This is the first time that I've ever streamed on both of them at the same time, and we'll see how it goes. God only knows, right? But like I said before, I am your CBD expert, your natural healthcare expert, and your worldwide virtual health coach. And I want to welcome you to tonight's live because tonight's topic is CBD oil. Well, how to maximize your results with CBD oil. The immune system, right? Now, I've done hundreds and hundreds of videos. Hold on. I just feel like I need a better picture. You know what? Let me see. Hold on. Watch this. This is how it works. You get a trusty old chiropractic book, and let's put it underneath here. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't feel like everything is so low, but I got some papers in the back I don't want. But there you go. That looks better. Ish, right? Okay, so let's get on with it. All right. So when you're getting on, if you wouldn't mind putting down in the comments whether you're watching it live, because I love to know, are you getting the full energy of Dr. Jim live? Are you watching on the replay? But either way, tonight's going to be awesome because tonight's topic is how to maximize your CBD results for your immune system. Now, I also put down in the comments whether you're watching on Facebook or whether you're watching it on YouTube, but because I like to know, I want people to, I want to see where these channels, where's everybody watching us at, all right? Now, again, how to maximize your CBD results with the immune system. Now, the disclaimer for tonight is I'm not your doctor tonight, and you're not my patient tonight, and there's absolutely nothing about tonight's video that constitutes a doctor-patient relationship, so please do not change anything about your current medical treatment because you heard me talk about something cool in this video. Number two is CBD oil is a natural supplement. It is not a drug. Therefore, it is not intended for the diagnosis, treatment, or cure of any specific disease or condition, including anything that we might talk about tonight. All right. Now, again, listen, I've done hundreds and hundreds of videos. If you've been on my YouTube channel, if you've been on my Facebook, then you have seen all of these different videos. And I have talked about the benefits of CBD oil across all the different ways that it can help you. But I decided I wanted to give you more. I want more value because I cannot tell you how much I love the benefits that you can get from CBD oil. And I really want to go deep with it because I believe there's another level you can go. So that's when I started to maximize your CBD results thing. So if you like that, put some likes or some comments down in the chat boxes that you're picking up what I'm putting down, that you want to maximize your CBD results, because that's what we're here to do. Okay. So we're talking about maximizing your CBD results, the immune system. Now listen, we're going to go deep here tonight because listen, we're at a time in this country right now, literally right now, where we are hearing more and more about an increase in cases of COVID, right? Cases are going up, all right? And not only are we talking about cases going up, but there are certain government officials, different states, they're doing it right here in Virginia, where they're talking about, listen, we've got to we're going to shut everything down. We're going to do another lockdown, more shutdowns. Listen, I have an opinion on that. That's a rant for a completely different video. But listen, we're at a time where cases are on the rise and they're threatening to reshut things down again. There are governors talking about we're going to cancel Thanksgiving and Christmas. Going to tell you how many people you can have in your house for a holiday, for a religious holiday. Don't get me started. But what it does tell me is talking about your immune system is really, really important. maybe one of the most important things you could be talking about right now. So we want to not just how can it help, because listen, what do we want from an immune response? Well, number one, we don't want an over-aggressive immune response. We don't want a depressed immune response. We want the Goldilocks immune response. We want the immune response that's just right. All right. Now, I've done a lot of videos about CBD, so I'm going to talk about how does CBD oil help your immune system? What does it do with your immune system? Well, number one, we know this: the United States government, right? It got a patent for CBD's antioxidant and neuroprotective effects. So we already know that CBD is an antioxidant, right? That's awesome because antioxidants are good for the immune system. Number two, we know that CBD helps reduce inflammation. Inflammation is a chronic driving and excessive use of the immune system. So the fact that CBD helps reduce inflammation, that goes a long way. So if you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook, if you have inflammation, put that in the chat box because CBD oil helps reduce inflammation. Number three is CBD oil helps balance the immune system, right? We talked about this, we want this Goldilocks response to the immune system, right? Because here's how I want you to understand. Think about it this way. There's two sides to your immune system. There's the side that goes out and attacks. There's a side that marks things to be attacked. And we want your immune system to be balanced, all right? Well, CBD does this great thing where it helps, like one side doesn't get hyperactive and one side get depressed. It helps bring balance to both sides. So a healthy functioning immune system is constantly doing this. An unhealthy immune system is either doing this or doing this, all right? So CBD just by itself does some amazing things for your immune system. Number one is, we already know the U.S. government has a patent on it. It's antioxidant. Number two is it helps reduce inflammation. Inflammation is a chronic driving of the immune system, not a good thing. So reducing inflammation is a big help to your immune system. And number three, it helps create balance in the immune system. So if you want a healthy immune response, we want this Goldilocks immune response or a balanced response. So if you want your immune system to have this just right Goldilocks response, for it to be just the right amount to do exactly what you want it to do, and you're not taking CBD, you haven't tried CBD, my question would be is why not? Why haven't you done that? The research knows it helps reduce inflammation, helps create immune system balance, right? It's got antioxidant properties. These are all great things if you're trying to support your immune system right now. And listen, the best thing that you can do in a time where there's concern about what's going on out there is to support your immune system. All right. So really, really important. Now, this video is not just about what CBD oil can do for you. I've done a million videos about how CBD oil can do all those things. And I'm hoping that if you're watching this video that you're already checking out. Now, listen, if you want to know the CBD oil that I recommend, what you can do is once we post these videos, I don't know about now. I don't know because we did this a little different. But how about this? In any of these places, you can direct message me and ask for the CBD oil that I recommend, and I can recommend a CBD oil that you can take that I highly recommend to my family and my patients, the one that I take. All right. But here's the thing. This wasn't just about how can CBD oil be great for you. This is about how can we maximize your CBD oil benefits, right? How can we maximize and get the most CBD benefits for your immune system? Well, number one, what you can do is you can actually take CBD that's married with vitamin D, all right? Hey, doesn't that sound awesome, right? Vitamin D is incredibly important for your immune system. All right. Let me read you a couple things that we know about vitamin D. People that have high levels of vitamin D, this is what they experience. It reduces all causes of mortality. So on Facebook, you can put info in the comments. All right. Thank you guys. So if you want to know the CBD oil that I recommend, you can put info in the comments on Facebook. If you want, put info in the comments on this on YouTube as well, and I will respond to you personally. You won't get a cool bot thing, but I will respond to you personally. All right. So here you go. So vitamin D reduces all causes of mortality. It decreases the incidence of breast cancer by up to 77%, reduces colon cancer, reduces prostate cancer, reduces the occurrence of respiratory infections. You guys get that? It reduces the occurrence of respiratory infections. Having high levels of vitamin D. It also helps differentiate and activate white blood cells. Now, listen, these are the main things that are going out to help fight with your immune system. They're what goes out and kills and gobbles up and gets rid of, bacterias and viruses and all that. And when it says differentiate, what vitamin D does is when an immune cell, let's say you got all these immune cells and only one of them is the right one for that problem. Well, it attaches to it and it puts up an antenna. Vitamin D attaches to that antenna and boom, all of a sudden it starts making more and more of itself. That's how your immune system can find the problem and then can replicate to try to kill it. And it's all done with the help of vitamin D. So it also, listen, high levels of vitamin D have also been, it increases the production of 200 endogenous, those are things made in your own body, substances with antibiotic-like effects. Antibiotics kill bad dudes in your body, and high vitamin D levels increase your own body's production of these substances. So if you want to maximize your CBD results with your immune system, then I'm going to highly recommend that you do CBD with vitamin D. And the brand that I recommend has a soft gel where they have the CBD and the vitamin D together in the same. I think it's awesome. So if you'd like to know about that, you can definitely put info in the comments. And over in your messenger will be a link. You can click on it. You can check out all that information. All right. But if it's the first time going in there, you might have to answer yes and like give us permission to send you that information. All right. So number one, if we want to maximize our CBD results for the immune system, I recommend taking a CBD that has CBD and vitamin D together. What an awesome thing. Number two is there are a lot of additional nutrients that are specific and very, very important to your immune system. All right. Now, you may have been hearing a lot about them in the news. Well, number one is vitamin D. All right. Super important because once again, vitamin D helps modulate the immune system, keeps it in balance, right? Number two is vitamin C. Really, really important. Helps your, it's an antioxidant. It does all these positive things for your immune system. Really, really important. Zinc, all right? Really important to the immune system, right? Very important. Hey, guys, do you know what an indication of a zinc deficiency is? Yeah, you can't taste, all right? Guess what one of the main symptoms that happens when people get COVID? Yeah, they can't taste anymore. Why does that happen? Because the body uses up all its zinc trying to fight right off the bat, and then boom, they're left with a zinc deficiency. They can't taste anything. So zinc will helps the immune system. But here's the important thing. You need it in the right form. You don't just take like zinc oxide. Like zinc oxide, by the way, that's the white stuff people put on their noses to prevent sunburn from getting in. Zinc oxide's not the most bioavailable or biologically active form. You want to get a chelated form of zinc. You also want to make sure that you're getting magnesium. Listen, magnesium is so important to all these cellular processes that magnesium is actually like a gatekeeper to other minerals into your cells. So you can't get things like zinc and some of these things into the cell if you don't have enough magnesium. Same with vitamin C. So zinc, magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin D, they all work together. Really important. All right. This is one of those cases where the sum is greater than the parts. All of them working together is what you need for a healthy immune system. Because I know a lot of people that are just like, man, I'm just taking a whole bunch of zinc. I'm just taking 5,000 milligrams or 5,000, 5 grams, 5,000 milligrams, 5 grams of vitamin C. And I'm just taking that every day. Well, here's the thing. If you don't have the D, you don't have the C, you don't have the zinc, you don't have the magnesium, you don't have all of these working together, then it's not going to work as well as them all working together. There's another way that we can significantly help support the immune system in this process is it's with herbal, plant, vegetable, and fruit extracts. All right. And these can be things like turmeric, elderberry, garlic, camu, quercetin, like certain vegetable extracts and fruit extracts, like broccoli extracts, onion extracts, coffee fruit extracts, acai berry, mangosteen, oregano. Like all of these things have incredible antioxidant properties. All right. They all work together with your immune system. Many of these actually help maximize how your vitamin C works. Many of these actually have vitamin C, zinc, and magnesium and quercetin and all these all built right into them. And when you take them together along with the D, the C, the zinc, the magnesium, and you have all these extracts, these super antioxidant extracts working together, and you take that with CBD, oh boy, you're going to be able to maximize your CBD results for your immune system. Now, here's the thing. I named all these things. That could be 5 or 6 different supplements if you were trying to do that. What if somebody was like, you know what? We need to maximize we need to be able to maximize our CBD results for our immune systems. We need that. And we just went through all of these things that you could add, and there's a bunch more. I mean, I just didn't list them all, right? But these are all these things that are working together. Well, what I did is I created a supplement, all right? And that supplement's getting ready to launch. If you want to know about my supplement brand and the supplement I'm getting ready to launch, put info in the comments on Facebook, or just put info or email me from YouTube. But listen, what I want you to do is you put info in the comments, go over in there, and you can click and you can add your name to the email list. And you're going to get information when we launch this product, because everything that we just talked about, all of these things to support this proper immune response, I included in a single product that was designed to be taken with your CBD. Doesn't that sound awesome? Who would like that, right? If you think like, listen, I want to be able to take CBD and I want to take a supplement that has all this D, the C, the zinc, the magnesium, all these herbal, plant, and vegetable and fruit antioxidant extracts all working together so I can help maximize my immune system and my CBD results. Put info in the comments if you think that would be awesome. Raise your hand, say yes, put info. I'm super excited about this product and this supplement. It's going to be a real game changer out there. It is at the manufacturer right now. All right. It is being manufactured as we speak. I don't know exactly when it's going to open up for pre-sale, because I want to have an exact date that I'm going to be able to start shipping it to you. And until I have that date, I won't, there's no way that I would pre-sell it to anybody until I have that. But this is what I want you guys to know. If you put info in the comments right now, you'll be able to go sign up on the email list, and you will be the very, very first people to know, because it's a limited run. Did you hear about all those things in it? There's 29 fruit, herbal, and vegetable extracts to help support your immune system. 29 of them. It's unbelievable. This is a complex formula, and it's very in-depth, took a lot to produce. And so we are doing it there's a small initial run. So I want every single person, all right? Yeah, no, Nicole is on there. Anybody who put info in the comments is going to she will send you the link tonight, all right? So, and same over here. Oh, there you go, Joseph, on YouTube. Thanks, buddy. I love it. Oh, Jim on YouTube. All right. I'm starting to get some YouTube love. I love it. So great. All right. So, really important. But I created this product so it would all be in there for you. One supplement to do all of that for you. Instead of, how many supplements do you think you'd be replacing? 4 or 5 different supplements to do that? We're going to do it with one. That's why it's going to be awesome. All right. So, Just put info in the comments if you want it. So number one, you can take a CBD with vitamin D. Number two, you need all these additional nutrients for support: vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, magnesium. You got to make sure the zincs and the magnesiums are chelated. All your minerals need to be chelated, not like, yeah, because if they're not, then your body doesn't use them. They're not bioavailable or biouseful really at all. And a whole bunch of plant and vegetable and herbal extracts that help support the immune system. All of those are going to be in the, are not going to be in, they're in the product. I haven't dropped the name of the product just yet. I'm waiting for when I know when we're going to be able to ship, and then I'm going to drop the name. If you want to know what the name of the product is, just say yes down in the comments, because it's going to be exciting. Third thing you can do is, it has to do with your eating style. All right, this is what you need to understand. Sugar kills your immune system. All right, sugar kills your immune system. All right, it depresses your immune system. All right, so if you understand that, if you're eating sugar or things that too much sugar, things that easily convert into sugar, you are suppressing your immune system. It's not good. So how do you change that? Well, start eating more grass-fed meats and wild-caught fish and healthy fats like coconut oil and extra virgin olive oil. Eat some avocados, have some nuts and seeds, and really work from there. Lots of vegetables, some fruits. Try to keep them on the lower glycemic side, and do all those things together. But you want to reduce the amount of sugar you eat. All right, or things that easily convert into sugar, because if you have them, if you don't, guess what happens? Those suppress your immune system, and you don't want that. All right, so let's go back. Let's just recap really quick, because this is important, and I still haven't figured out what's the best way to do this on two different screens. All right, but how do we maximize your CBD results for your immune system? Well, we already know that CBD is great for the immune system. One, because the United States government got a patent for it, for its antioxidant and neuroprotective properties. So we know it's an antioxidant, and that's good for your immune system. Number two is we know that it helps reduce inflammation. And we know that inflammation and chronic inflammation going on and on is not a good thing. So reducing inflammation is going to be awesome for your immune system. Number three is we know that in this time of COVID, what you don't want is, you don't want an over-aggressive immune response, right? Cytokine storm, all that stuff. You've read about that. That's not good. You don't want a suppressed or a depressed immune system. That's going to make you more susceptible to everything else on the planet. What you want is the Goldilocks immune response, the just right immune response. And how do you get that? Well, CBD oil helps balance your immune system so that the two sides are constantly working together, and that's what you want. All right. So I think CBD is awesome for your immune system by itself. But if you want to maximize those benefits, listen, what do we need more than anything right now is we need the max. We need the best we can get right now. So how can you do that with CBD? Number one, CBD with vitamin D. All right. If you can put info in the comments. Now listen, if someone else hooked you up with this video, then by all means get back with them, and they can send you to probably the same place that I would recommend you get your CBD. But vitamin D is incredibly important for your immune system, mainly because it helps differentiate and activate your white blood cells. That's probably the greatest reason why. All right. And high levels of vitamin D have been shown to decrease respiratory infections. What is COVID, by the way? Yeah, it's a respiratory infection, so it would be important that that's better. All right. Number two, you need additional nutrients to support your immune system. Things like D, C, zinc, magnesium, super rich, like garlic and broccoli and onions and vegetable turmeric and elderberry and garlic and camu and quercetin, and all of those things working together, all in my product. The brand, it's called Hope Essentials. So we're bringing you hope. I hope you like it. I'm super excited about it. It's been one of the greatest achievements, I feel like, in my professional life. So it's going to be awesome. So definitely check that out. Put info in the comments if you want to know more about that supplement that will have all those nutrients in it in one place. All right. And then lastly, you want to make sure you significantly reduce your sugar consumption, because that suppresses your immune system. All right. So That's everything I got. I hope you guys got a lot of value out of tonight. Please like and share this. If you're watching me on YouTube and you have not already, please click on the subscribe button, click the bell icon, make sure it says all. So every time I go live or I share any awesome content, you will be the first to know. You'll be notified and you can check out all the videos that I do. If you're watching me on Facebook, please like this, share this. Everybody, put it out there. Also, if you're watching me on Facebook, why don't you go over to my YouTube channel, Dr. Jim Holland, and subscribe over there. I'd love to have you over there because listen, everybody knows that these channels, yeah, sometimes they do whatever they want. And what I'm trying to do right now is be on a couple different places in case I got to bail from one, right? Because sometimes certain ones might censor you, right? And if they censor you, um, I I wouldn't have a voice. And I think the information that I'm sharing is too important for that to happen. So that's why I'm on YouTube right now, because that seems like I can talk about more, I can do more, I don't have to worry about it. But certainly, if you're on Facebook, go over to YouTube and subscribe just in case we don't, Facebook goes away. All right. And if you're on YouTube and you want, go over to Facebook. I got a ton of awesome live videos that I've done over there as well. All right. So I got everything. I hope you got a lot of value. Like it and share it. So just like I tell my son every day before he goes to school, be your very best today. Hashtag never quit. I believe that God wants the very, very best for you. And the day you believe that could change your life forever. Have an awesome, awesome night. Good night, everybody. Now, yes, yes.